Welcome everyone. Today we're going to be painting a ceramic. So this ceramic here, I'm just painting like a little piggy bank. If your ceramic is something like an ornament or a piggy bank, you want to make sure that you remove any of these kind of accoutrements that come with it, like the inside of this, just to make sure that we don't get a bunch of paint on it while we're working. Let's go through the materials first. So I've got my instructions from Crafts and Drafts, which is where I am at currently. I've got a water cup for rinsing paintbrushes, a paint palette, I've got my paints, paint brushes, and then also I've got my glaze here. So this glaze is great because it gives it a look of being fired in a kiln without actually firing it in a kiln. You do not want to use this glaze on anything that needs to be food safe. However, you want to make sure you use an actual kiln if you're doing that. But this is a fun little like cheat if you don't have to have something be food safe. I also have some paper towels just to help with cleanup. Let's get started. I kind of have a little bit of a vision for this ceramic. So we're gonna start out by just painting a base layer of white. Even though the ceramic already is white, sometimes I just like to do just a nice little like layer on here in white, if that's kind of what I want my background to be. I am going to use the remaining white that I have. Put some pink here too. Okay, so I've made a nice light pink I want for the ears and the little snout. So we've got our little snout painted. All right, so I think I want this piggy to be kind of cow print. Nice thing about a design like this is if you mess up, you can actually just fix it. No one will know the difference. I think I'm gonna give him brown eyes. And we're gonna go ahead and act like this upper area is his eyelid. So we wanna keep some white around there so that he kind of has some little like the whites of his eyes. Our little cow pig bank friend is finally ready to gloss. You wanna make sure the paint is completely dry before doing this step, of course. And while you're glazing, one thing to keep in mind is you do want to make sure that not only that your paint is completely dry, but also you want to put a nice thick layer of the glaze on, because otherwise you might accidentally sort of re-wet the paint, and because it takes a while for paint to actually cure fully, you might actually end up spreading it around on there. So you want to have a good like thick layer of the glaze to make sure to avoid that happening, because it's going to dry clear.